Hey, welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving deep into the world of the ISFP, a personality type that's often called the artist. We're going to take a look at what really makes these quietly creative individuals tick, how they see the world through their senses, and live by this really personal, deeply held code.
This quote just nails the ISFP mindset perfectly. For them, life isn't about some grand abstract theory. Nope, it's about what you can see, what you can touch, taste, and feel. It's all about soaking in the rich sensory experiences of the here and now.
All right, so let's get right into it and unpack that artist label. What is it about that archetype that fits this personality type like a glove?
Well, this definition really gets to the heart of it. ISFPs have this incredible built-in radar for the world around them. They're just so gifted at creating things that hit you right in the senses. Whether it's through music, painting, cooking, or even just creating a certain vibe in a room. That deep personal connection to aesthetics, that's why the artist fits so well.
Now, when you look at these traits, it's super easy to get the wrong idea. You might see quiet and reserved and think they're just carefree, but that's not the whole picture at all. They are very much action-oriented doers who take life incredibly seriously. They'd much rather do something than just sit around talking about it, which is why they tend to tune out abstract theories. Everything they do, everything they see, gets filtered through this intense personal value system.
So what's powering this unique way of being? To really get what an ISFP is all about, we've got to peek under the hood at their cognitive functions. Think of it like their internal operating system, the code that's running everything in the background.
Okay, so here's where it gets really interesting. You've got this core dynamic happening. Their main function, introverted feeling, or FI, that's their powerful internal moral compass. It's all about what feels right to me. And that's balanced by their second function, extroverted sensing, or C, which is what pushes them to get their hands dirty and engage with the real, tangible world. It's this constant, beautiful dance between their inner values and their outer experiences.
And what this all boils down to is this one simple thing. An ISFP has to feel like they are living a life that lines up with their values. It's non-negotiable. They will push back hard against anything that conflicts with that inner compass, whether it's a job, a relationship, or some arbitrary rule. This is their ultimate driver.
Okay, let's switch gears and talk about the incredible gifts ISFPs bring to the world. Because honestly, when they're living in sync with those values, they are just truly remarkable people.
Just by their very nature, ISFPs are incredibly warm and friendly. They're genuinely interested in making other people happy and feel good. And their loyalty? Oh man, it runs deep. Once an ISFP commits to a person or a cause, they are in it for the long haul, and they take that commitment so seriously.
And then, of course, there's that natural creativity we talked about. They often have this amazing innate ability to create experiences that affect people on a really deep sensory level. But believe me, their gifts do not stop there.
The list of their gifts just keeps on going. They're amazing listeners, they're super flexible and laid back, and they're often really driven to help other people. And one key thing to get about them is that they often show love through what they do, not just what they say. They have this incredibly deep well of caring, especially for the people they're closest to.
Now, this ability to feel things so deeply is a genuine superpower. But, like any superpower, it's got a flip side. So what happens when that super sensitive inner world gets challenged?
So let's talk about some of the potential hurdles an ISFP might run into. And it's really important to see these not as flaws, but as the other side of the coin to their greatest strengths.
And here's the root of so much of it. Because that internal value system is so tied to their identity, any criticism or even just a strong disagreement can feel like a full-on personal attack. So, what's the natural defense? To shut down, to block out that threatening information, to protect that inner world. And this core sensitivity can ripple out into other areas. They might hold back what they're really feeling just to avoid a fight. Their focus on the here and now can make thinking about abstract stuff like long-term financial planning a real struggle. And when they're under a ton of stress, they can sometimes retreat into this cynical, practical shell, which is totally out of character for their normally optimistic self. So, knowing all of this, what does a truly flourishing life look like for an ISFP? Let's chart a path toward their personal growth and what genuine fulfillment looks like for them.
Right.
First things first, success for an ISFP is almost never about the corner office or a fancy title. It's about inner harmony. They measure their success by the quality of their relationships, their freedom to create, and that feeling of being seen and valued for exactly who they are.
So here's a really practical 3-step game plan for growth. Number 1, try to listen to everything. Don't immediately shut down a new idea. Just let it soak in for a bit before you decide how you feel about it. Number 2, express your feelings. Don't let them all build up inside. Find healthy ways to talk through them with people you trust. And third, and this is a big one, try to smile at criticism. See it not as an attack, but as a chance to learn something new and make your own perspective even stronger.
And really, that's the secret sauce right there. When an ISFP learns to balance that powerful inner compass with a clear, objective view of the world, they unlock their full potential. They can be incredible artists, counselors, parents, even powerful forces for making the world a better place.
So we'll leave you with this question. Whether it's a painting, a song, a strong relationship, or a better community, an ISFP's potential to create beauty and meaning is just immense. The only question left is, what will you choose to bring into the world?